Okay, we're here. We're next to the bags, the infamous bags on the back of the door. This is my medal from CISA for graduating. It's just hanging. I have a bunch of random things. This is a bell that my best friend from 6th grade gave me in a candygram. And this is a necklace, a shell necklace, and I don't even know. I've just had it forever. And there's also this rock here that's out of frame, and I made that. Anyways, those are random. Those are there. This is my light switch. Oh, a light switch. Never seen one of those before. It's kind of like my Zoe wall. This is a Farrell's birthday sticker. This is what started like the Zoe wall. I put this here. I think I went to Farrell's for my 10th birthday. So that was from that. And I tried to peel it off the wall and it wouldn't come off, so I just taped it back because it was a hot mess. And then these two are from soccer banners. I used to play soccer. I was almost always a multiple of 5, but there was the one time I was 6. This is a little drawing that I made I was making a collage about the song Lacy Lou by The Regrets. And so this is one of the lyrics, and it's in like a little name tag thing. And so it matched this, and it's all about names, so it goes here. And this is a little mirror and a Panda Express fortune that says, "Listen to your heart." And these are both red themed, so that's why they're next to each other. This is a tag from Almost Famous. I think they're like a shirt brand. I don't really know. But this says, "Want it, wear it, love it." And I put that there so that when I'm like leaving the house or leaving my room, my outfit is snatched and I'm like, yes, get it, girl. And it's also shiny, which matches this. And then the last one is this I Heart Zoe drawing that my dad did at my elementary back to school night in like 2014. I found this, I think, like under my bed. And so it's Zoe themed and it goes on the Zoe wall. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, this is the last section of the walls in my room. Okay, you can see my lamp here, but we don't need to move it. Up here is the second part of the eyebrows article. Again, I don't really care about eyebrows, but I thought that this page was just really nicely laid out. I really liked the way that the composition of the photos and the choice of the text, I really like where it went. I'm thinking of taking this one down just because it's a full page and I'm not that obsessed with eyebrows, but it's still up there for now. In here, these are 4 flowers that I made out of paint chips. I had and probably still do have like an affinity for paint chips from like Home Depot. I just love them. They're so cute. Like, how could you not? What's going on with my collar? Okay, the drama. So those are there. I made those, so they're on the wall now. And then this is a drawing I did just last week. It's a little cow car and it's chasing a bee and it's coming off of a road made of that ice cream that you get at Yogurtland. What's it called? Soft serve. This drawing actually has some meaning behind it, but I don't want to get into it. And also it's really not that deep, but it's just kind of like driving away from all the things that used to be bad, but then color it and make it cute. This is an award from 6th grade, Walk Through the Ancient World. It was this event that we did and we had to dress up. There was one section who was ancient Egypt, one that was Greeks, and one that was Romans, and I was Egypt, and I was the team captain. And basically what happened was I was picked as team captain by the teacher. I think she just like pulled me out of a hat. 2 other people to be team leader for the other groups. And then she pulled my best friend, and so my best friend chose my group. But then because we were the smart powerhouse, like we were smart, we were just great. No, but we were both really smart. And so a lot of the kids who were not as smart or did not want to try as hard in school chose our group because they knew that we would work so hard and they would pass because we didn't want to fail. And so, but as team leader, I was like, that is not going to happen. Like, everybody is going to work equally as hard. So not only did I have like all the kids who don't want to try hard in my class, but in my group, but I also had less. Our group was smaller than the other groups by like 2 people. And it was a competition. So we had time to practice. You had to like dress up like your character, do a speech about them, and like know certain facts. And then we went to this live event outside of school. And we competed in like ancient world knowledge. And my group ended up winning. And we were the total underdogs. Even the MC of the event was like, I did not expect Team Ancient Egypt to win. And I was like, ma'am, you picked this team. We're winners. So that's up there because it's like, yes, we did that. And then this poster is from the NFL preview, September 1st, 1989, 2019. I just like the composition. I don't follow football at all, but I thought this was pretty cool, and my brother's pretty jealous that I snatched this before he saw it. And this last poster is blurred out because we can't talk about it. So one day you will see this poster, but you can't right now. Oh, the mystery. Okay, last section in my room. You know, for this one, what if I genuinely just did it like this? And then I can just go, because that's all the way up there. It's like above the window. It's high. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. It's backlit. It's fine. This is a drawing I did in elementary school, in art school, in art class. I forget the inspiration, but it was a module on an artist. It'll say on the back, but I'm not gonna take it down and go look. So there's that. I thought it was cute again, so it went up there. It's a little abstract. And I was trying to do a pattern of like horizontal hot dog, hamburger, hot dog, hamburger, hot dog. So that was a good hamburger picture. Next is my National Junior National Honor Society from junior high. It was like, you had a 4.0, congratulations. So that's up there. Next is a drawing that I did. It's another hand lettering piece, and it's a lyric from To This Day, spoken word piece. That was the very first song that I choreographed to and was performed. I was a featured student choreographer at my junior high for my 8th grade like final dance concert. And that was really big for me because I was the only choreographer who didn't belong to a studio. So that was really nice. I was like just featured on my talent, but it was nice to be given a chance when I was next to all these like super competitive, super well-trained. And that whole experience, like all my dancers, they really just gave me beep for not being trained, but we ended up with a cute dance. So I was proud of it. And that's the last lyric from the song, or from the cut that we used. Next is another hand lettering piece that's hot dog style. That is a lyric from a Halsey song, I think. I used to listen to a lot of Halsey for dance warm-up music, so that's there. Again, I liked hand lettering, so that's there. The next hamburger piece is an award from 3rd grade, Innovative Leadership. And I was like, yes, that is me, innovative leadership. But yeah, that's up there. And the last one is this cat Zentangle that I did. It's a cat, it has a Zentangle. Oh yeah, I learned, because I love to do Zentangling, so I had a book of like inspiration, and the cat project was one of them, like draw an outline of a cat and then fill it in. And one of the sections talked about photocopying, because I was also very into graphic design. And so I wanted to photocopy it so that I could try coloring it a bunch of different ways. And so my mom worked out of school, and we went to go get it photocopied. And I think we wanted like, I don't know, let's say 20 copies, but instead of putting 20, we accidentally put 200. So it didn't print all the way because we were there for like 10 minutes and we're like, it's still printing. And then we look and there's like a huge stack, but I still have copies of that drawing. I think that's the original, but in my like filing cabinet, I still have copies from that original copy run, but it was fun to get to color it all the different ways. Okay, the last section is my door. I decorated the outside. Obviously, we have the queen of bags just hanging out back here, but everybody is like outside right now and they're working and it's loud, and I don't want to film outside, so I'm going to tell the story in here and then insert the B-roll. Okay, so I have to imagine it. Starting on this side of the door, I have a little dinosaur cutout, and that's from the poster of Jurassic World. I saw Jurassic World twice. That was the second Jurassic World. And I had never seen the original Jurassic Park, but I saw Jurassic World 1 with my family in theaters, and I thought it was so cool, not just for the story, but just the graphics. Like, it looked so real. like the scene where they have like the whale dinosaur. Like, oh goodness. And so I had a friend and we were gonna go see a movie, and this was when 8th grade was out, and I think he was 17. I was 16 at the time. And I really wanted to see this movie, and he legally could go in, and he's like, let's just sneak in, and I was like, no, like I can't do that. Like my mom said no, and I'm gonna cry because there's 2 movie theaters on the street that we were at, and the one down was playing it and the one up, which is where we were, was not. And I was just like, I can't do that. Like I can't lie. So the only other movies that were playing were Jurassic Park, the second one, and The Meg. And he wanted to see The Meg, and I was like, that looks terrible. And so we saw Jurassic World 2. And that's the one with the daughter, where the daughter is like a clone. And it was fine, I guess. Like, it wasn't bad. But little did I know how good The Meg was, because I ended up seeing it later in theaters with my family, and it was so good. We should have seen The Meg. Like, to the person that I saw Jurassic World 2 for the first time with, sir, we should have seen The Meg, and that's on me. But we went to another movie with my family, and they were passing out those posters. I don't even remember why, but they were like, here, do you want a Jurassic World 2 poster? Maybe we saw it again. I don't even remember. But that's how I got that poster, and I saved it for so long because I thought I was going to make a collage with it, and I never really found what to use it for. It was like the lady, the like red-haired lady standing like this, and the dinosaur standing like this. And so I just cut out the dinosaur's mouth and I just put it there. So that's the dinosaur. Next is this little piece called Image. Image, that's from the LA Times, and I want to say it's a section. I don't know. I don't read the whole paper, but I liked it because I was like starting to think of my room as like a dressing room, and I was like, oh, image, like think about your image. And I think it's just like fake aesthetic, you know, where it's like, oh, she thinks, you know. Let me go open the door and see what else is out there, and then I'll keep talking. Oh, next is my poster. I drew that poster. It's a quote from After Alice by Gregory Maguire, which I read when it first came out. Gregory Maguire, he also wrote the Wicked book and the Wicked series, and his whole thing is like fairy tales, but like the more complex adult version. And so After Alice, I need to reread it because I've only read it once, but it's Alice in Wonderland. And there's a quote that the queen says, and she says, like, drowning is forbidden, punishable by death. And obviously that's like an oxymoron, and I just thought it was so funny. And so I put it up there. Okay, next. I know the next 3 things, so I don't have to open the door again. I almost forgot. So that's a little triangle poster that I made in preschool. I mean, my mom said that my dad made it more than I did, but it's a decoupage. You can see my early collaging days, and I think it was just a get to know you banner thing. It used to be on my mirror, and then I took it down for a while, and then I put it out there. So now it's on my door. And then, oh, I forgot what's next. Oh, I have something that you would think would belong on the Zoe wall, but it doesn't. I put my CISA alumni sticker. I didn't stick it, I just taped it like above the doorknob, just to be like, yes, girl, you did that. You know, it's a big thing. She graduated. And then I put a little plate with my name on it, Zoe, California, like driving above that, just because they were the same size. It like lined up perfectly. That's why I put there. And I don't think I had the Zoe wall when I put that up. And then at the very bottom is my Zentangle quilt. I made the quilt squares in like 5th grade. That was when I was first introduced to Zentangling, and I really, really loved it. And I also loved quilts. One of the things that my friend's mom would do was from kindergarten to 5th grade, she always made these quilts based on the art unit that we were studying, and then she would auction them off. And so I have one. Let me see. I won this quilt. It's actually a very funny story, but it's kind of long and boring, so I'm not going to tell it. But she would make quilts like this. So they're not like simple, boring quilts. And then each student made their own little flower. So where's mine? Mine's right here. And then see, it has my name on it. And so I love the idea of quilts and Zentangling, and so I made all these like paper quilt squares, and I was gonna, I think, put them together on a collage. Don't think I really knew, but I found those when I was cleaning out my desk just like last month, and I decided to put them up. So I put them in that little pattern on the bottom of the door, and that's the end. That is the history and the story behind every single poster on my wall. That was a journey. We didn't stop believing it was a journey. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some of these stories interesting. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're inspired to decorate your own room, go crazy, read the newspaper. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I will see you next week.